Ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the impossible escape LTM that was added to Fortnite today. In a nutshell, when the game starts you find yourself stranded on the Fortnite island, most likely on a beach somewhere without any materials or any weapons. The main objective of this game mode is to find 4 different chopper parts. You need to bring those to the chopper, repair it, and then board it and fly to safety, which will get you an Escape Royale. When you get the Escape Royale, there are 2 different rewards that you can unlock. The first one is a loading screen, and you get this by beating the PvE version of the game mode. In this one, you can only be damaged by AI and wildlife, but enemy players cannot damage you. And then there's also an umbrella reward, and you get this one by beating the PvP version. This is significantly more difficult because if there's an enemy player with a shotgun and that sneaks its way behind you, they can just shoot you and you would have to start over. So my recommendation would be to either team up with someone at the start of the match or just try to avoid players in general when you're playing the PvP version. Alright, now let's move on to the tips and tricks for the best ways to defeat this game mode. Once the match starts, you will see 6 different icons on your map which are in the shape of binoculars, and those are the different guardian towers that are spread across the map. Once the match starts, you immediately want to go there because it's going to scout the surrounding area and you get to see if there's a car nearby, and you especially want to focus on the Huntmaster. The Huntmaster has different random spawns on the map, and in one of my very first games this was actually located near a guardian tower, which was extremely convenient because it allowed me to complete the next quest very quickly. After visiting a guardian tower, there are 2 things that you can do. You can either go to the chest that will be located somewhere on the map in that surrounding area. It's going to be a bunker chest, which most likely will contain a purple shotgun. It's really nice. Or you can go fishing, and if you choose to go fishing, you want to look for 2 items, the rift fish and the 0-point fish. Alright, so after scouting the guardian tower, you can find the Huntmaster by looking on your map and finding an NPC that is indicated with a gold chat icon. The Huntmaster has the locations to all the 4 chopper parts that you need, but in order for the Huntmaster to reveal those locations, he or she is going to need a Raptor Claw, and you can find this by hunting any of the raptors which are found on the map. Now there's a little side note that I need to mention here. If you just started out on the map and you're trying to make your way somewhere, you may accidentally come across a raptor pack or come across any of the chopper parts, and you will be able to grab those and immediately bring them to the chopper. It's going to save you a bit of time later. But if you want to make sure to know where everything is and you want to have it on your map, then you first need to go to a guardian tower, find a Huntmaster, and have them reveal all the locations for you. In the gameplay that I'm showing you, I just got lucky because as I was making my way to a car, I accidentally came across a raptor pack. Usually there's 2 or 3 raptors, and any one of those raptors can carry the Raptor Claw, so if you don't get it from the first one, make sure to eliminate the second or the third one as well. After finding the Raptor Claw, you need to bring it back to the Huntmaster you got the quest from, and the Huntmaster is going to reveal 4 locations of helicopter parts on your map. Keep in mind that in the PvE version of this game mode there will be 3 choppers in total, and in the PvP version there's only going to be 1 chopper, so it's going to be highly competitive as to who's going to bring the parts there and who will actually leave with the chopper. When you open the map, you can already see if other players brought specific parts to the chopper already, because on the bottom left of your map it's going to show a complete overview of the amount of choppers that are on the map and which parts they are still missing and where they are located. The parts will usually be guarded by 4 or 5 bots, so I definitely recommend bringing a bow because they will most likely one-shot those bots since they don't have any shields, and that is quite nice. An alternative way to get those parts is going very close to the part itself, consuming a 0-point fish, and then just dashing your way through the bots, grabbing the part and making your way out of there. An important thing to know is that one of the parts will consume 3 of your inventory slots until you place it on the chopper, and then you'll have those available again. That's pretty much all there is to the parts. If you notice that there are useful teammates walking around the map, or if you're playing the PvE version and you see someone just making its way to the chopper and you're like, oh, this person is also playing the game mode correctly, then I would recommend waiting there and trying to get them to join your squad so that it's gonna go a lot faster. In all honesty, I really wouldn't want to risk someone eliminating me after already doing 3 parts, so if you're playing the PvP mode, then either team up with players at the beginning of the match and, you know, try to make it off the island with each other. But if you've done 3 parts by yourself, then I really would just continue your solo journey, because there's no way you want to risk someone just giving you a simple headshot and ending your run after you've done pretty much all of the work. Now I'm not sure if this was just my internet or if this is happening to other players as well, but for some reason during a couple of matches that I've played, my character would just get stuck on a specific point on the map. And this was after I'd done 2 or 3 parts of the chopper already and I was making good progress. but I just couldn't move anymore. I would either be stuck in my builds, stuck in a car which would not allow me to escape anymore, and everything else around me would also freeze, and I was worried that I would get sent back to the lobby. But for some reason, after waiting for about a minute and a half, I finally was able to move again, and this was extremely frustrating. If this is happening to you as well and you do not get sent back to the lobby, try to remain in the game. I know that it really sucks if this happens when you're in a fight or you're being chased by a pack of raptors or wolves. The one thing that would definitely help is to craft yourself a hunter's cloak, and this is going to allow you to just roam free through the wildlife and not be attacked by every single thing. The only thing you'd have to watch out for then are the bots, but hopefully that's a bit more manageable. So yeah, that's about all the useful information that I have for you guys. After finding and installing all 4 of the parts, you want to enter the chopper and fly to the safe zone, which will get you that sweet Escape Royale. Try not to use your boost. If you do this, then you may risk running out of fuel, and as far as I know, you cannot pick up any gas cans, so trying to land a chopper at a gas station and not blowing it up is going to be extremely difficult. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I also really tried to look for that last teammate. It was saying that I forgot one of my squad members or I left it behind, but there was no indication on my map, and I didn't even see that person in my squad to begin with, so apparently the game was just tripping out again. But with a little bit of effort, I was also able to complete the PvE version and got myself a nice loading screen. That's going to be it for this video. If you want to find people to play with, I'm not sure if you can actually queue up together, but feel free to use my comment section for that. You can leave your epic ID, and if there are other players that need a squad, you can maybe team up and try to complete it that way. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to support me further, you can use code PerfectScore in the item shop. See you guys at the next one. Peace!